Hello and welcome to our ultimate channel. I'll continue playing Inscryption and we will continue our journey on the second map. The air grew thick with moisture. The buzzing and chirping of insects drowned out the sound of your footfall. You beheld the wetlands. We've been here previously. Stalwart sniper, a near impenetrable defense. Okay. Rat King. The tragic Rat King. When their tangled bodies become corpses, you will gain 4 bones. Yeah. And Wolf. So maybe let's choose the Rat King. And we have 2 items, so maybe it would be wise to go to the campfire. And it looks like we will increase someone's health. Maybe let's do that for the mole man. The fire warmed the weary mole man and enhanced its health. Okay. And here's our first encounter on this map. Let's see what we have. Kingfisher, Kingfisher, and Stump. Transfer on this way. So we will not be able to attack them, and they will attack only us directly. So we can place someone with low health but a lot of attack damage. Or maybe Skunk to defuse that Kingfisher. Yeah. That should be good. And now let's get Squirrel. He will place another river otter. Okay. But that ground fur should defend us for a while. And then let's go with another card, animal card. Passcodes crawled in bear. Bayvale looking up. The bullfrog's sigil. Okay, so this animal's telling us a story of our game, I suppose. So then let's use the squirrel and summon the throat. And we should win this, I think, because we had +1 damage per round right now. And that otter has to deal with ground fur as well. Next, the river otter would come after a kingfisher, but we will not kill that kingfisher. Let's draw another card, Mole Man. We don't need it, we will summon a wolf to deal more damage to the enemy and win. Here we go. And this is something new. You arrived at the inky black mouth of the cave. A strange beast lurked within. It spoke, "Pass one of my trails and I will be yours," in a raspy voice. 3 creatures will be drawn from your deck. They will decide your success or failure. It spoke again, but first you will choose a trail. The Trail of Blood. The 3 drawn cards must cost at least 4 blood combined to pass. The Trail of Wisdom. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 3 sigils among them to pass. The Trail of Health. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 6 health combined to pass. I think the health one is the one we should go after. Yeah. Let the Trail of Health begin. 3, 3, and 8. Here we go. The beast revealed itself. It was. So now we will be able to take one of the cards. Worthy Sacrifice. A card bearing the sigil is counted as 3 blood rather than 1 blood when sacrificed. Okay. A coyote to defend against airborne attacks, and skunk. Stinky. But what is that? Burrower. When an empty space would be struck, a card bearing the sigil will move to that space to receive a strike instead. Maybe let's go with a grizzly. The inhabited grizzly join your board. And then let's go to the fireplace again. A group of starving survivors stood around a dying campfire. "There is room for a creature around a fire," one said. "The warmth will enhance its power," said another. Okay. Let's see. Maybe let's increase the movement should work only as a defense. We could enhance our maybe rattler or opossum or watermelon. Maybe let's go with watermelon. As one of the survivors began pulling a knife from the pocket, you withdrew. And our second encounter. Let's see what we have. Bullet Frog. Okay, to help on damage. So maybe let's wait and then spawn Watermelon, the Bullet Frog. Okay, then Adder will move here and Coyote here. But first, let's kill the Bullet Frog. Oh, it's an airborne card, yeah. It will attack directly enemy. At least it will equalize our score, but no. Airborne, a card bearing the sigil will strike an opponent directly. Yeah, but the bullet frog died for some reason. Okay. We can spawn an opossum, let's kill that rat adder. But we lost. Okay, that was unexpected. And a new card, again, Rat King, River Otter. We saw it earlier. An inviolable beehive. When it is attacked, you will draw a bee. Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, a bee is created in your hand. A bee is defined as 1 power, 1 health, airborne. And it would probably cost no sacrifices for us. Okay, then let's go with the beehive. I wonder if this will let us choose the card to destroy. But maybe let's enhance our... our mole man with a beehive. I wonder if we will be able to do that. Yes. So, as far as we have seen, an animal can have 3 sigils. Kingfisher, so we won't be able to do anything against that one and that one. At least Grandfer will defend from this one. And a coyote. So let's pass. And then we will have Sparrow. But those two will do 3 damage and this one 4 damage. And we can take no more than 1 damage. So I think we will need to use our consumable. Or cut 1 card. Because I could sacrifice that squirrel for the kingfish. The kingfisher will attack anyway. Let's place Mortimer against the Sparrow. So we would have 5 damage left to be absorbed, and that should be enough for us to survive another round. Yes, and now we only have 1 damage again. So we need to deal with Coyote. But that's not very good. So we will need to cut the Coyote. And then give a turn. Now let's get another squirrel. So it will do 3 damage, we do 4 damage. So right now we are winning. After that spiral, we will be dealing the same amount of damage. So let's spawn a wolf. On that sparrow. And I think we will win worse. Yeah. There we go. And another cave. I like this one. A trial of power of 3 drawn cards must have at least 4 attack power combined to pass. The trial of bones with 3 drawn cards must cost at least 5 bones combined to pass. In the trial of wisdom, the 3 drawn cards must have at least 3 sigils among them to pass. I'm not sure about the bones. Neither about power, so let's go with sigils. The trial of wisdom begin. Okay. And we lost. Failure. And maybe let's go with consumables for a final boss stack. And let's go with a black oat. And here we go. The boss, we died already. The mud tugged hard at her feet, forcing you to slow your pace. A rank odor caused your stomach to churn and your eyes to water. It was a rotting fish that hung from the branches around you. A huge man approached. Go fish. So yeah, this boss will steal one of our cards. Every 2 turns. Let's see, the kingfisher. Yeah, let's place a skunk against the kingfisher. And now it would take our skunk or a squirrel, so let's sacrifice the squirrel. Now we have 1 bone. Then let's go with a squirrel. Let's sacrifice that squirrel for the black goat. And then let's sacrifice that black goat for the grizzly bear. And place it here. Okay, so we took his one life. But now he should place a lot of grizzly bears. Or no? Last time he did. Bait bucket. That doesn't sound very good. Let's go with animal card, rat king, okay. And maybe let's place an opossum there. Go fish. Great white. And great. So those buckets just take our power and take no damage by themselves. Okay. So now we will do 6 damage. That's enough, I think. Yeah, we won. Okay. Need a light. And our reward. Strange larva. Pack rat. Or Urayuli. Strong but costs 4 sacrifices. Pack rat would receive a random item as long as you have less than 3 items, while that card is placed. Let's go with Strange Larva. You considered one of the angler's catches as a meal, but the rank order deterred you. Dinner would have to wait. Let me think. A frigid gust of wind billowed and welcomed into your lungs. The beauty of the falling snow failed to distract you from the chill in your bones. You had ascended to the snow line. So here's the map we haven't been before. And now let's choose one card for sure or the lottery. And then consumables. Let's go with the cave. It's more interesting than just taking the card. Okay, 4 blood, 6 health, and 3 sigils. 6 health should be our safe choice. Yes, here we go. The mole man is always rescuing us. Turkey vulture. Airborne and doing damage to the right and the left of it. But would cause 8 bones. And what is this? Shamble. When a card bearing the sigil is played, a dam is created on each empty adjacent space. A dam is defined as 0 power and 2 health. Mirror something. The power and bearing. Okay. Something strange here and skunk here with airborne ability. Let's go with this mystery card. And then taking consumable. So Harpia's Bird-leg fan. To the user, your creatures will attack as though they have an airborne sigil this turn. So if I need only 1 damage, for example, to win, and my unit is blocked, I could use this to attack enemy directly. So yeah, let's choose this one. And fight our next battle. Helpful. So we will need to take them down as fast as we can. Let's spawn a moment, so we will get 3 bees. There we go. And yes, it looks like it does not cost any sacrifices. Okay. So we will take these clones and then another will come. We can take the squirrel. Oh, they are airborne, right. But the mole man will take care of defending us in the next attack as well. Let's draw an animal card. Watermelon, 2 sacrifices. We can place a possum here. And we will win after this. But maybe let's not do that. Can I undo that? It looks like I cannot, okay. I was thinking about spawning more bees and then having at least 3+ damage to our wallet. Then cave. The trapper. Let's go to the trapper. Three sigils, okay, 4 power and 4 blood. I'll choose 4 blood. Sacrifices, yeah. 1. Okay. And then let's go to this. You came across some familiar stones, but there was something different. You intuit that the fate of the creature selected for this would not be pleasant. So let's see what's the least useful card is. I think it's a wolf. You flawlessly slaughtered the wolf. However, the Bone Lord was pleased by your sacrifice. A minor boon of the Bone Lord, you will start each battle with 1 extra bone. Okay. You shook off the discern of the poor wolf and carried onward. Okay. We'll start with one bone. That rulebook, you know, the one you look at it if you forget. A sigil, you know. The sigils on the cards. Yes, we have looked at the rulebook. Raven egg, so you'll need to destroy those two first. Mole. Those ravens will be airborne, so the mole man will help us as well. Let's place it. And then let's continue. And now we got a bee, and I could spawn a stoat. But let's keep our cards for now. Because our mole man will defend us. Now let's take another animal card. Strange larva. We could place it instead of a boulder, but the ravens is the bigger problem now. So let's place a bee there, so we would constantly get one tooth on scales. And then let's place stoat on the against the raven. Against that one. And then a bee here. Okay, so we will defend against this raven's attacks. And we'll get 2 damage. Can take it? Yeah. We still can take it. So let's take another animal card, a possum. Yes, and we will place a possum after a mole man. But after next turn I will not survive. Because we get 2 damage, so we need to sacrifice a stoat. Let's sacrifice a stoat. Or maybe let's sacrifice the mole man. Okay, let's place the possum. Can I cancel it? Because I think I messed up. You'll get 3 damage now. I couldn't take that, so let's take a tooth and continue. Now we will not survive for sure. Okay, so let's get another animal card, Rattler. Very good, that's what we needed. We will do 3 damage and then take 4 damage. So no, we still can't take that. And now with Rattler we'll kill that Raven. And we will get 1 damage. We can take that first. And let's place E there. Okay. Now a squirrel. Place skunk instead of that. And I think we will win. Now let's sacrifice her. And eater. The Wartimer. And let's place a bee there. There we go. And a trapper, so we will be able to buy hides. I have the most exclusive belts. The birds free. Okay, so will we need 3 sacrifices worth animals? Maybe let's take 1 of that and 1 wolf belt. And 1 rabbit belt. There we go. Much appreciated. Let's see what we want to sacrifice. Can we sacrifice a strange larva for bestowed? I wonder how bestowed will evolve. Keep that rulebook. Bullfrog, etc. Okay. Alpha, so he will give nearby items 1 power. So even Beast Raven X will attack us. Unless I'll build barricades, but ravens will fight it above the barricades. So that might be a problem, but they will need 2 turns to become ravens, so they should take the dams. First, before becoming ravens. And then let's take a squirrel and spawn a stoat to see how it evolves. But no, ravens just... they transform after 1 turn. Okay. We will know that. Turkey Vulture. The pernicious vulture, a tyrant of the skies. Moosebuck and skunk. Let's go with Turkey Vulture. I don't think we'll need consumable. That pitiful opossum, frozen opossum. Frozen opossum is created in your hand. Frozen opossum is defined as 0 power, 5 health, and frozen away. And I think after 1 turn, That card will transform into a potion. Or we can get the bones. Let's get the bones bag. And the trader should be here. Or is it the boss? It's the boss. A man stood before you, a man you recognized immediately. It was the trapper. You reached out to examine his wares, but he stopped you. Sorry, but today you will supply the pelts. Okay. Pretty sure there's a passcode to that safe in your rulebook. Oh, okay, we will check that. Let's see what we have. Strange Frog. To help on damage. And Leaping Trap. So that shouldn't do us any damage. So let's play some old man. And show them what happens if you attack a beehive. And it will give us some time as well. Get more animals and more squirrels. A rabbit pelt. Nice. So we should survive one more wave. So let's sacrifice the bee. Let's see, turkey vulture. No. So we will spawn more bees. Wolf belt, okay. Steel trap. When a card bearing the sigil perishes, the creature opposing it perishes as well. A belt is created in your hand. When a card bearing the sigil perishes, the creature opposing it perishes as well. A belt is created in your hand. Oh, so he would get belts out of us. Let's not give it to them. And we can deal with these again. So those strange frogs after dying create leaping trap. Good to know. A rattler. Yeah, a rattler should kill the bullet frog. We need more creatures, but we get only pelts. Let's deal with that adder. And we will win after the next attack, so let's try to get animal Yes, skunk. Here we go, first health. Too fast, too soon, and here we go. We died against this set previously. That's not ideal. We have stowed, we have a lot of belts, we have B. How many bones we have? 4. So we can't spawn vulture yet. So maybe let's sacrifice these belts for now. Beaver. Yeah, let's spawn a beaver. One squirrel and one bee for a beaver. And then rabbit belt for that grizzly. And we have watermelon. So our vulture will deal with that grizzly, but would not survive that. Another one. And now we don't have squirrels. And I would need 3 sacrifices for the grizzly. But I don't have so many. And we either win or we lose, but I have an idea we will lose. Even if we sacrifice a golden belt. There are 4 enemies and we can spawn only 3 of us. Oh yeah. That's the end. Okay, so we died again against that 8 grizzlies. I'm not totally sure how to deal with them, but yeah. Stay there, no need to move. I'm afraid you are not dead yet. Hold still. Where did I put that camera of mine? Pathetic, do you really think I would leave film there? Do you have any idea what the camera is capable of? Give me that. We have a memento to create. Behold your death card. Shall we begin to ink it? Derive a cost from it. Okay, 0 cost. And another this time I'll use power and health. So this probably means that it will have as much power as the opposing creature. So maybe let's use it. And then to extract sigils. Maybe the skunk one. I never did ask your name, so let's call this Bree. One thing now remains. I must capture your visage. Say cheese. And here we go. We died again. Not much for trading the last one. Are you prepared to make the right deals? A gift from the angler. You see, he was defeated recently and wishes to redeem himself. It would be unfortunate if you were to fall the prospector before he was given that chance. This hook is powerful. You may steal one of my cards with it. For that reason, you will not find any others along the path. Use it wisely. And this is our starting deck. Stout. This one looks different. Opossum, wolf, and blood frog. And yeah, I think I'll end this episode here and try again in the following ones. So see you in the next ones.